Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, March 7, 2018. The markets are down right now, 300 points on the Dow. It's 0.64 on NASDAQ, 1.2% on the Dow, and 0.33% on the TSX. So the market started down this morning, came back up, but since then it's coming back down. So we don't have any news yet about the prices of steel and whatever Trump is supposed to announce. He said that it's gonna be. He said this morning it's gonna be before the end of the week, but it's not there yet. But the market seems to be a little bit nervous at the moment. So we can expect some more correction on the market, and it's getting. It is risky right now to buy long different positions, thinking that everything is going to go up. If we enter again, if the market plunges, within 48 hours, we're going to know what's going to happen, and chances to see another the drop are there. I don't say this is what's going to happen, but it is very possible. So I think we have to be cautious because the market is showing that right now. When you look at the market, actually right now we are building another top here on the NASDAQ market, and the same thing on the Dow Jones since it comes back. So we still have another negative peak here. So the market is showing us that the market is worried. So you have to think twice before buying. You have to consider the market conditions, because no matter whatever company is that goes well, if we are taking big risks in buying position just before a possible drop on the market. And be careful of your cannabis stock also, because they're coming back down now. Weed went down this morning, and when the market pulled back, the stock cannabis stock pulled back too. But look, they're almost back down to the low of the day, and so far they all became negative once again. And I said this morning and yesterday, I was and for me on the cannabis that was a peak. So right now it's heading down towards the support, and there's considerable money there already. So if you have taken position recently, if I were you, I would really consider diminishing those. So and everything is about the news we're expecting right now on the new custom fees for the steel and aluminum. So and there could be other things coming up, you know. So right now it's not the time to acquire too many positions. We had a few financial results this morning that are not very interesting, but a couple of stock has done something. At least Abercrombie and Fitch went from 110 to 138. It justified the increase here, but not this one with 2 cents loss less. They were having minus 11 to minus 12, so to minus 9. So it's 2 cents better, but it's a way too big. And Plug is minus 8 as expected, and Semafo came out with 1 cent as opposed to 4 cents. And this is not important news at all. We had a news on Orbit also this morning, and Orbit has lost in court, trying to recuperate 23.3 million, and they lost, and then they are going to appeal. And the court said they were going to give them the first date that becomes available. So the gas is still up a little bit this morning, following its last bullish cycle, but USO jumped up when the inventory came out, but after that it went down, and it still looked like there's no pullback, so it could even go lower. So this is the kind of surge we had this morning after the market opened down. While most of the sector were down on the TSX, they became positive for a while, but you know, and now they're back down. So it's showing that there is no bullish cycle anywhere on any index right now. So you know, before we see a real start on the market, you know, we have to be careful. If you look at the energy sector, it's USO is negative and the gas is positive, but the stocks are very negative. The gold has returned on yesterday's movement, and the stocks are heading down too, so it's negative there. Don't buy anything there. Don't buy anything in the mining also, because it's going down. And all other sectors are within their sideways movement. No bullish cycle anymore. All of the situation came back to neutral, and some sector could even break down. So you know, there's a possibility for more correction on the market. So I don't think you should acquire a new position. It's up to you, but that is my point of view there. Let's see that one. Okay, and do we have some more question here? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, one question here. Call. Hi, bought run Nasdaq February 21st. RUN run on Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq RUN. You bought it February 21st, $7.05, and now about $6.75. Do I keep or I sell half? But now you have no profit, so it could have been done yesterday. Of course, you should have. I could not answer this question. it just came in. So far there are some volatility there, but actually there is no, it's a very volatile sideways movement, and there's a very important resistance here that's going to be hard to break. So right now you're losing 25 cents, and at the signal there you'll be losing more, because the sell signal intraday wise is 440, 460. Yeah, it's about 450, I'd say. But right now the stock is bouncing back. Let's see until where this will take you. You may have a chance to get back in your money, which is here, not too far. But on any new low from where it is right now, I would close that position, of course. So where are we at right now? So I think we're gonna head back down, testing the bottom of the day. The last pullback does not work very well, so it's not a good sign. So as it approach here, we may even go lower. We're 310 right now and heading down on that market. So it's going to be a surprise, of course. Trump is going to officialize his a new action, except that he might do it before the market open or during the day. We don't know, so we may not be able to take action when he says so, because if this comes outside of the market, it's going to be too bad. The market is going to open on the downside when it resumes. So that's the reason why I say it's pretty risky right now acquiring a new position. Have I repeated it 3-4 times? Oh, yeah, I think so. So be careful with that. I have no other questions for the moment. And let's see, HVU and TVIX are very volatile right now. They're becoming more volatile. So whenever the market surge, it's going to be a nice place to do something. But in the meantime, you just avoid things on the upside, and think at which ETF. If you don't sell enough of your position in the eventuality that the market would break down, if you don't want to sell too much, maybe it's time to figure which ETF you could buy at the same time to use it as a kind of a protection.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So what I said is it's the same also for the cannabis, because if you look at the situation now, it's not very nice, because we're at the extreme limit right now. If it breaks this way, we are going to be in a real correction. So some people don't have any positions, some have a few, and some have many. I know that. So if you have too many, on every downward movement right now, it would be a very good idea to diminish in order to be able to buy back, whenever the correction is over. Because if the market enters in a stronger correction, the cannabis will follow. The sector has proven that this morning when the market was starting lower, as well as the market, because there was no news on about the cannabis this morning. So until the announcement by Trump that the market will remain volatile, probably won't go very far, but it would be very surprising if the market is not surging very heavily whenever the news comes out. So. And everyone is waiting for that, and depending on what the market will do, it will probably guide Trump on the other thing, because that's not the only move he's able to do. Next move could involve China also. This time he started by something that was less, because so far they were not really, as everyone said, they were not really targeting China. They were, so this thing is a kind of a test at the same time. So what else is he going to come out with? So no problem with some of the long-term position, but in the short term, we have to wait until this market resume on the positive side before we do anything, And on the Nasdaq market, I can't see the market making a new high right now. And on the Dow Jones, we're getting further down. So even here, wouldn't be that great of a signal, but right now everything looks negative on it. So chances to see the stock pushing up over the next couple of days are pretty slim. I'll tell you, that's what I think. So we have to remain cautious until that time. And most of the time, people are always looking at stock to buy, and even when the market turns negative. So what's the matter? What's the purpose of buying new stock when our stocks are going down? Even though you buy something that looks like a buy signal, it may turns down on you, and then you just have more stocks that start going down. So for the moment, I think it's the best to stay put there and look at this market. If you cannot play the market downward, I would just wait until the market really becomes very positive, because a bullish movement can only last very little. I know there are some exceptions on the market. We have seen a few over the last few days. You have stocks like Jet here that no matter what the market was doing, he did it right. But that we can see that this stock has nothing to do with the market too. That was a story of his own. And so there are a few like that. I don't say everything is bad, but in general, known stocks, those that are not, those that are either in correction, in downtrend, and making little pull back on the upside, please avoid those stock. Don't buy anything that is within a downtrend right now, because that is the riskiest thing, because those stocks are pulling back because the market pulled back. Now the market is going down, so they will resume on the downside. So this is my warning today. I prefer to tell you to be worried right now than trying to tell you buy this and buy this and buy that. I have one more question here. VG on Venture, is that it? By VG. Oh, New York. Okay, it's not the same story. VG. I don't know why we should buy this. It's a very, very long sideways formation. And, the stock is a good stock, of course, because it's been going up for quite a while. But within this resistance here, and with what the market is announcing, is preparing there, I think there is no rush to buy that stuff, Patrick. few days, but in a few days maybe. So this is it for now today. So thank you very much for attending, and we'll catch you next time.